Every frame starts small, but when protected and nurtured, it can light up the world. In yoga, this flame has a name, Tapas, the fire of effort, of discipline and inner transformation through Abhyas and Vairagya. Today on the day 65, we awaken this fire. The third niyam, Tapas. Kayendriya siddhir ashuddhi kshayat tapas. Maharishi Patanjali says that through tapas, impurities are burned, the senses and body are perfected. Tapas is not a punishment. It is the loving heat that purifies, strengthens, and reveals the truth of who really are. And as I said, Abhyas and Vairagya, practice and detachment would be able to do the magic, but it is going to be a long process of perseverance and patience. We start things enthusiastically, right? A new diet, a goal, a yoga class, a meditation challenge. But the moment it gets hard, we pause, we procrastinate, and we even quit. Tapas is the force that keeps the flame burning. When no one is watching, we have to be truthful to ourselves. When motivation fades, when it's raining outside but your mat still calls, tapas is not flashy, it's a silent consistency. It is your spiritual resistance training, and it says, I will sit in silence even when mind runs wild. I'll get on the mat even when the bed calls louder. I'll speak kindly even when anger tempts me. So it's about disciplining your thought patterns, your mind. You have to create a mental stop sign for self-doubt. You have to replace I can't with I will try today. You have to practice breath holding to build patience. It's about showing up when you don't even feel like to do it. How about holding your asana 3 breaths longer, waking up 15 minutes early for your sadhana. Practice mindful eating and not emotional eating. Today we are all eating so much and we keep feeling hungry. And it's not the stomach which is feeling hungry. It is not the body which is calling for food. It is the mind or the tongue which are luring us into eating. When you sit in meditation, even the restlessness and holding on for those few minutes more is tapas. When you respond with patience instead of anger, that's tapas. When you forgive, very difficult, right? All those people who are trying to create havoc and chaos in our lives, to forgive them, to let go, to stay humble, you are tending this divine fire. It is very important to bring the teachings of Sri Krishna in, because he tells Arjun, Yogastha karu karmani sang tvakta dhananjay, which means be steadfast in yoga, and you have to perform your duty, but you have to abandon attachment. So Krishna says, tapas is not a loud suffering, it's a quiet commitment. And he talks about 3 kinds of tap or tapas. Chapter 17, Shlok 14, he talks about Shaucham Avarjanam. He also talks about Brahmacharya Ahimsa Cha Shariram Tapaha Uchyate. He is also bringing in the idea of cleanliness, Brahmacharya, non-violence, and he calls them the tap for the body. The physical body, tap, are these 3. Then he goes on to further saying, Anudeg karam vakyam satyam priyahitam cha yatah swadhyay abhyasam cha e. Vanmayam tap uchyate. These are the tap of the speech. Words that do not give offense, that are truthful and pleasant and are beneficial, and are also the regular recitation of the Vedas, which is Swadhyay, or the scriptural books. These are said to be the austerity of speech, tap of speech. After having spoken about the body and the speech, he goes on to man. Manaha prasadaha saumyatvam maunam atmavinigraha bhavah sanshuddhir iti etat tapo manasam uchyate. Meaning, serenity of mind, gentleness, silence, self-control and purity of heart. These constitute the austerity of the mind. They are the tap of the mind. So Krishna himself is talking about yam and niyam and the different kinds of tap a human being has to undergo in order to get that spiritual demeanor and achieve calm and quiet inside and even get connected to the Brahman. So, in other words, tapas is not self-torture. It's not about, pushing yourself harder for wrong. It is self-trust. It is the sacred heat that says, I'm worth the effort, my growth matters, my discipline is my devotion. And we don't need to burn down the forests today. We are facing climate change. We need to light a lamp. We need to wake up before it is too late. And we have to understand that tap is not about burning or destroying. It's about attaining that peace and quiet and harmony with everything around. Let's take today's Sankalpa and set the intention. Today I honor my inner fire. I will choose growth over comfort, discipline over distraction, love over laziness. I walk the path, one committed step at a time. Thank you. Take care.